Hello, welcome to my new rad, what do you call it again? rad-tui-ide, which is, well, kind of a clone of Visual Basic 1 for MS-DOS, but yeah, that's what it is. Let me show you how it works. So for example, I'm going to put a command button on the window. We can change it to any size. Oh, I dragged the window. We can change it to any size we want. Just leave it like that. Change the caption. I'm going to change it to OK. Then we can change the name if we want. I'm not going to change the name. When we double click it, we get the code window. And then, for example, we have the button down control, button down, on button up, on click. Let's change the on click. Let's see. MSG box. Hello world. Okay, so now MSG box is a function that will output a message box. I'm going to go to File, Save, then to Run. And when we click on the OK button, it will say Hello World. I can move the window around. I can resize the window. And it will still say Hello World, no matter how many times we click it. Okay, let me show you a more complex example, which I already have saved, so I'm going to load it. In the examples. I think it's example 2. Yeah. So one thing I want to tell you is that this one that says generation and this that says gender are frames. So all the option buttons, these things with the parentheses or the option buttons are grouped by frame. So if you want them to be together, just put them in a frame. I'm going to run this program now. Well, before I run it, I'll show you the code. Here it says enter, in this text box here, it says enter your name here. During runtime, after I run the program, that's where I will enter my name. Then I will click on OK, as it says down here in this text box. I will click on OK. As you see, clicking on OK during design time, which is now, doesn't change, doesn't do anything. But let me double click on the OK button, and you will see that it has an on-click button OK that has a message button that says click button, OK button clicked, and then it says the caption of the text output, which is the bottom text box, to welcome, and then the text name caption, which is where you enter the name, and exclamation mark, and that should send. Let me go to save. Let's run it. Okay, I'm going to show you this bottom part first. So first I'm going to enter my name, Usmar, and click OK. And then you will see it says OK button clicked, and down here it says welcome Usmar. So that's what I wanted to show you, how you can, the input from one text box can modify the output of another text box. Besides that, I wanted to show you the option buttons here. An option button only one can be clicked at a time. And these over here are different from the ones over here because they're grouped by frame. But except for this one that's not an option button, which is a checkbox. So that can be set differently. Well, I'm actually Gen X, so I'll click on that. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. And then finally, there's something called the menu editor. Let me get the example for that. Menu test. Let's go to the menu editor. And as you see, in the menu editor, you can see that I have a menu called top, a menu called sub 1, a menu called sub 1, and a menu called top 2. The top menus will appear at the top area, and the sub menus will appear when I click on the top menus, and then the sub menu will appear when I click on the sub 1 menu. And the only one that has code in it is this sub 1 menu. I'm going to show you the code. And it just shows you message box from, it will show this message when it's clicked. Let's go to save then and just run it. And as you see, there's an empty form, but when we click on the menus, you can see that there's a sub menu on top. We click on the sub menu, and then we click on the sub menu, and we get our message. Okay, so I think you got the idea of what this is like. I will show you later. I will make a separate video with my Skino editor, which is the most advanced program I have made in this IDE. And you will see that you can make, well, more complex programs like a whole text editor. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.